Now, all we want to do today and tomorrow is what has moved some companies to where they want to be. And lack of doing it has kept a lot of companies, organizations from achieving something serious. All right. So I want to appreciate all of us. Thank God we have our notes. Who is managing my time? So I will know how to switch things.
Our MDP is supposed to be here, but maybe
Is it
Nancy?
Nancy?
Yes.
So I should just proceed. I like following whatever process that is existing. All right. So it's actually a wonderful opportunity to speak to you or to teach you from my wealth of knowledge. All right. And I believe that today and tomorrow is going to bring a shift, mental shift. You see, the challenge we are having today is not even because there is no sales. A lot of people think there is scarcity of sales. There's no scarcity of sales. It's here. Once you can just switch, you just start having difference. Are we together? So by way of introduction, Coach Wealthy Define James is my full name. I'm a public speaker, a sales coach, also a high ticket closer. Right, I'm a certified real estate consultant as well. And a lot of accolades here and there. But for now, I'm going to be sharing with you things around sales, marketing, business, and your organization. All right. My journey over the last 15 to 20 years has been around this selling. Short story. When I was 7 years old, my dad started leaving me in the shop. My late dad started leaving me in the shop. Do you know he would travel? I'll be the one in charge. So all I need is in the evening, my mom will come and close the shop. Like he will come back and I'll give him details, how I sold, people are going change, like writing down. Age 7, age 10, age 11, it continued. My dad was a trader. My mom was also a trader. And it has been a world of experience for me. Practically, I've been in the field. After school, there is not so much opportunity on ground. So I had to go and do apprentice. I did apprentice for 7 years. Learn under somebody trading. You know, in Igbo, we call it serving. I served for 7 years. And unfortunately, I'm not showing those pictures yet, alright, because of time. I served for 7 years, and after that 7 years, I started my own business. I went into selling of cooking oil, red oil, and ground oil. That is one there. So that was how the whole journey started. I started my own business 10 months prior to when I started. Fire bumped the market. I lost my 2 shops. And not just losing the 2 shops, I lost over 3 million naira. Talking about 4, 5, 6 years ago. Almost 7 now. This year will make it 7 years. Then my journey of entrepreneurship just began. I told myself, man, I'm gonna look for a way out, opportunity. I know how to sell. I realized I could be doing street smarts, get goods, sell, take profit, go back, get goods, sell, take profit, and I'm keeping the profit. That was how I stumbled into entrepreneurship fully. Long story cut short, I encountered um, direct sales, that is network marketing. And from there, my foundation started building. From there, I navigated into real estate. I'm fully into real estate right now. So by God's grace, I'm a certified sales coach. Now, why am I going back to this story? I was very shy. I don't like selling. Okay, not like I don't like selling, but I was shy. You understand? Shy of talking to people. This thing I want to sell it. See the price. Buy. I was shy until my bank account turned to red. A lot of people are shy of selling because they still see some money in their accounts. The day it will shock you. You know that the only thing that can rescue you, learn how to sell. Show me a billionaire, I'll show you someone that knows how to sell. I remember when Dr. Stephen Kinte was mentoring us, he told us, I also did not like selling, but I just find out that was the only rescue point I have at the time. And I had to learn how to sell. See, he watched his family struggle to eat. He said, no. He started learning how to sell. Today he's a billionaire. So what am I trying to say? What we are talking about is what controls the world. Selling. Without transaction, there is a problem. In fact, the world would not evolve if there is no transaction. At the time, I struggle. Like, I will come home and say, guy, what's happening to you? Are you good? What's happening to you? Or shy, meeting people. Well, guess what? I now realize that, man, this thing called shy, they pay bill. You understand? It doesn't pay bills. Anything that don't pay your bill, anybody that don't pay your bill, don't have the rights to stop you from selling. Anything and anybody that doesn't pay your bill don't have the rights to stop you from selling. Anything, anybody that cannot pay your bill do not have legal rights to stop you from selling. I'm telling you. Do you know how much Americans are making from selling? Do you know how much these guys are making from selling? Now, two things are involved. Is either you sell and get credit alert, or you refuse to sell and get debit alert. Whether I like it or not, debit must happen if credit did not happen. If you're not credited, you will be debited every day. Both the ones you plan and the ones you did not plan. So the rescue is selling. Selling. You're going to sell. That's the rescue point. Show me someone that can sell. I will show you someone that has just a matter of time to become very successful. A lot of people are shameful. How will you be shameful of something that pays your bills? Come on. You know the insult of not having enough cash flow. You don't need to wait until the opportunity to insult you to your face shows up before you need to do the thing that can prevent it. Let me twist it. You don't need to wait for something that can disgrace you when you can still control it. Anything that can disgrace you later, sir, you can control it from now. And if you don't control it right now, it's coming. It's coming. The economy is not funny right now. There's nothing like fine boy. Fine boy, learn how to sell. Selling. When I understood selling, I said, come on! I can never be poor. Never. Never! That confidence comes from the awareness. sir, I can meet you as a stranger and sell to you right now. And you must buy. If you don't buy now, you buy later. Give me anything except dead body. If they are selling dead body, I would still say dead body. You have to come to a point where you become a beast. You know what's a beast? A beast is not looking nice. Something fearful is can threat you. Become a beast. A beast.
Should eat up everything.
Beast. A monster. The guy said, don't call me again. Call him again. I said, stop disturbing my call. Must I buy? Call him again, son, you must buy. Do I need to put roof? Do I need to soundproof? Sir, yes, you need it. This is why you need it. You can reduce your BP because once we can soundproof your room, they can reduce the kind of noise you have. True.
Yes.
I'm going to show you some things between now and tomorrow because I tailored the training around your niche. So that as I'm talking randomly, I can be fixing it into your niche so you also get to follow through very well. Alright? So what's your name? Ade what? Adeojo. Ololade. From here? Abeokuta. You based here?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Latif. Mr. Tyro, what's up? Looking good. Learn how to say it. Danny. Adani Kola, what's up?
I'm good.
What up, bro?
I'm good. I'm fine.
You good? Mama, what's your name?
Attack a gift.
I take a gift. Okay, you're also based here. It's only Nancy that's coming from Lagos. She will pay a fine for coming late. And the traffic has. So, that is it. Please feel free. I'm this person that is energy, or sell is about energy. Do you understand? It's not for calm people. You must have energy. So I'm going to do some stuff that is going to make you very uncomfortable. Selling is not a comfortable adventure, sir. That adventure is not for comfortable people. If you want to be comfortable, please leave that niche. Go and look for something else. Go and get another job. If you want to be comfortable, you are not meant for this. So when we're talking about sales and marketing excellence, administrative efficiency, and workplace, workplace communication, right? I will share with you your original essence. Some of you, this first one is the only solution you need. Your original essence. This board markers is for you, no?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Can you all see for me? Wait. Can you all see for me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So the sales sheet, I want to share with you the sales sheet. I'm also going to share with you the psychology of sale. I like your screen. It's making my slide look beautiful.
Thank you.
You have common sales strategy. I'll share with you lead generation and prospecting. I'll share with you marketing, share with you building a powerful brand, customer relationship management. I'll share with you market positioning. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Are you with me?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Alright. Share with you market positioning, share with you creating an effective pitch. You need to learn how to stand in front of somebody in 5 minutes, tell them what you have, what you can do for them, and how much, and let them pay now. Are we together? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Tailored sales system. I'm going to share with you closing and persuasion. Some of you are afraid of closing. Tell yourself, I'm the best closer in the world. Hit your chest. I'm the best closer in the world.
I'm the best closer in the world.
Closing is when you collect the money. You don't wait for people to pay, you collect the money. Do you understand me? People don't pay, you are the one that will collect the money. Money is collected. You're waiting for them to call you and tell you, oh, I need to soundproof my room and all. No! You want to find a way to collect the money because you want to solve a problem. Hello? You want to solve a problem. Next, maximizing social media and this for business visibility, administrative efficiency, and workplace communication. Alright? So what do we do here? First, you guys are here for smart home automation through. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Intelligent solution for modern living. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
So in other words, you are helping people to transform ordinary homes into intelligent, efficient, and convenient living spaces. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. Next, you guys are into house remodeling. Am I correct?
Exactly, sir.
That means to transform spaces with modern designs and improved functionalities. In other words, creating new life into existing spaces through thoughtful design and quality craftsmanship. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
That's right?
Exactly.
Good. Next, I just need to give us this foundation. Audio-visual system, right? Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. Delivering immersive sound and visual experiences. In other words, you help create immersive entertainment experiences through expertly designed sound and visual solutions. Also, private and commercial cinema setup. Designing and building custom entertainment environments. In other words, delivering true cinema experiences through custom design entertainment environments. Okay? So, lastly, designing wall material. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. Supplying high quality materials for reliable duration and durable construction. In other words, supplying superior building material that ensure durable, high quality construction outcomes. And then I think soundproofing and acoustic solution, right?
Yeah.
Which is, it enhances sound clarity and controlling noise in various settings. In other words, creating optimal sonic environment through expert sound management systems and techniques, right? So finally, sale of audio equipment, am I correct? And
Yes, sir.
consultancy. So you guys offer premium audio product backed by expert advice, providing premium audio products with expert guidance to create exceptional listening experience. Then finally, I think roof restoration, providing long-lasting and dependable roof protection and solution, which extending roof life and enhancing what's protection through expert restoration services. Let's start from here. Selling versus your original expense. Please make sure you're taking notes. If you're recording record, if you're recording record, if you're snapping snap, some of you that will be snapping me, later send me my pictures. Do you understand me? Now you see me in your dream. So selling versus your original essence. Selling versus your original essence. Now the objective here is to make you discover your capacity. Is to help you discover what originally you were designed to do. It makes you discover the original framework of the possibilities around you. Are you following me? Next is, have you ever felt like something is lacking inside you? Question. Have you ever come one day you feel, let's say something is missing? You just feel inside you, this is personal. You just feel something is missing. You feel something is missing. Have you ever felt that way? Me, I felt that way. Have you ever felt that way?
I felt
That's, it makes you feel that's why you are not performing well. Have you ever felt that way? It makes you feel, I would have closed this deal, but I think something is missing in me. It's not meant for somebody like me until that thing that is missing is bad. You understand me? So you feel inadequate. You feel incapacitated. Have you ever felt that way? Good. Have I also felt you needed something extra to complete? You feel incomplete. You are telling yourself, I know if I just attend this training, I will be complete. You know, if I just read this one book, then everything will come back normal. I will be complete. I can now close deals. If I hear this this teaching, I know I can now have complete. You know, you feel that you needed something extra to make you complete so you can perform better. Have you ever felt that way? See, it's normal. You have failed 1,000 times. 1,000 times I also failed, right? Now, it is either you buy into your original essence or struggle to sell forever. As simple as that. It's either you come to a point where you buy into your own original essence or you struggle to sell forever. Are you with me? Now, I'm going to be guiding you to rediscover your original essence. A lot of people are struggling to sell today. A lot of people are struggling to close deals today because they don't even know the capacity within them, original design by default from God. Some people are trapped into the bandwagon of I'm not enough. I can't do this. This is not for me. Who told you that? Who told you that? So, when we are talking about your original essence, we're talking about your default setting, originally the way you came here. Nothing is wrong with it. So anything that makes you feel something is wrong with you is your mindset. Anything that is, if you can sell 10,000 naira deal, you can sell 10 million naira deal. If you can sell 10 million naira deal, you can sell 10 million deal. It takes the same effort. The only problem you have is inside. The way you feel is inside. Do you know, in my years of selling, I have closed high ticket more easier than low tickets. People that have bought books of worth 500 million, 400 million, they don't give me headache. It's more easier to sell than 50,000. And you get to make more money if it's commission. You are making big commission. What it means is that the same effort it takes to sell 10,000, in fact 1,000 naira worth of value is the same effort it takes to sell 1 million naira worth of value. It's about your mindset. If you can fix it from inside, you'll be fine. So the goal is to fix it from the inside. If you can fix it from the inside, this is your outer layer, the middle one, and the inside. See where you have work. You are busy working here. Can you put a phone on silence, please? What I'm talking about is serious. Are you getting value, right? Are you learning something? Sir, this is your first outer layer. I'm talking about your physical experience. This is the mental, the feeling part of you. And this is the original part of you, where you have work is here. If you can handle here, this one is in charge of this one, is in charge of this one. So, but you focus this one, you are not even working on this one. You focus on this one, you're not working on. So this one cannot change this one, but this side can change this too. You get this? Hello? What I'm saying is deep, oh. You may not even catch it now. The problem people have with selling is not here. It's not here. It's here. It's inside. It's inside. So you are working here. Sorry, you're wasting time. Because if you do this for the next 10 years, nothing will change. What if you focus on working on here? It will take you. God, Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, help me. Do you understand that we are tripartite being, right? Tripartite means we have soul, we have body, we have spirit, right? So the spirit is like the inside, the soul follows and the body follows. We focus on, I'm trying to make it in a way that you understand better. We focus on the body. Some focus on the soul. But if you can get the spirit right, to control the soul, to control the body, and give them tasks they need to do without them saying anything.
I understand, sir.
That's it. That's the problem people have with self. The thing is, in the economy of Nigeria, there's money in this country if you don't know. People that think there's no money in this country is lying to you. And the day you start believing there's money in this country, the power of thoughts. Please, if you have not read Think and Grow Rich, after this meeting, go and look for that book. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Get it and read.
By who, sir? Sorry.
Napoleon Hill. And it's a serious book. Think and Grow Rich. It deals with your mind. Think and Grow Rich. Your mind must catch it. I told someone, and what I told the person is, the money you are looking for in your bank account, can your mind, can your mind carry it? The guy was complaining. I said, this money you are talking about now, can your mind carry it? Your bank account can carry it. In fact, your bank is looking for that kind of money, but your mind have not carried it, so it can't enter your bank account. Law of attraction will take it away from you. There's a law guiding the universe. One of them is law of attraction. What you think so much is what you attract. If you complain about Nigeria too much, you're going to be poor. So we know a lot of things are not working out well, but forget about it. Because as you are thinking, you start becoming like it. And as you are becoming, you start attracting. You don't pursue money, you attract money by the person you become. You don't pursue money, you attract money. You attract money. Let me do an illustration. Can you come, sir? Can you come, sir? Thank you. What's your name? Emmanuel. Can you come, sir? Please. I'll stay. Some of you might have seen this illustration before, but let's stay here. So me, I'm here, right? This is money. So you represented business 1, business 2, business 3. So all of you are doing a lot of things just to make this same money. Do you understand? So run to me. Run to me. Run to me. As you are coming, I'm running away from you. I'm running away from you. You keep chasing me.
Yes. Until you catch you.
Until you catch me. That's how a lot of people are pursuing money and money is running away. But stay there. What if you now become a person of value? A person that is now solving problems, a person that have now become so, like you've so worked on yourself that people cannot ignore you. You know what happened? Me will start coming to you. You get that?
Yes.
That's how money works. It's not by chasing it. Please go and sit down. If you chase money in this life, you're not going to make any money. So it's not about, I'm doing 3 business, I'm doing 4 business. You are all pursuing money, sir. The problem is not the industry, the problem is the person in the industry. The same you that was in industry A If you've not evolved and become the ultimate version of you and carry yourself like that and enter industry B, you are still going to have the same results until you have evolved. So, the results you are looking for in this company, even if you go away from this company and go to another company, if you have never created that result here, sir, you cannot create it in this new company. Am I making sense?
Yes, sir.
So, it boils down to you. Selling is you. Is you. Is you. In your original essence, the news flash is that nothing is lacking. Some of you thought something is lacking in you. You lack nothing. 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 Tell yourself, I lack nothing, I lack nothing, I lack nothing.
I lack
To yourself.
I like
You need to also learn the art of words of affirmation. Learn to tell yourself nice things. A lot of you tell people nice things, but you don't even tell yourself nice things. Some of you don't, most people don't like telling themselves, I love myself, I like myself. You see, self-esteem, you cannot remove self-esteem from selling something. Because that's when clients will start perceiving that you are too, like you're under pressure to collect their money. They run away from you. Don't be selling like a 419. You know, you are scaring your clients. You are putting them under fear. And out of fear, they will tell you, I'll get back to you. Not because they really don't need it, but the way you are chasing them. If you like, beg your client to buy. The one that decided not to buy will never buy. Are you following me? Nothing is lacking in you, so stop blaming yourself too much. You think something is lacking. Nothing is missing. You are complete. God did not create an incomplete person. You are complete. The only problem is that it is raw. So you need to work on it to become a finished product. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
It came raw, but it's complete. Nothing is lacking. Alright? Nothing is incomplete. Everything is complete inside you. The ability to sell is complete. All you need is to just harness it. To harness it. Alright? God gave you everything in raw, and it is your responsibility to do what? That's right. That's why it's in capital letter. Dictionary is in capital letter. You see this you. Oh God. Some people will never make 10 million naira. You know why? Their own you is not capable enough to hold 10 million. Their you that they become over years is not what internal value of 10 million naira. People end up knowing how to make money. You know how to make, you know how to manage, you know how to multiply money through leverage. You will never be hungry if you know how to sell. I'm telling you. A lot of people are looking for who can sell. Because if their company is not selling, they are not making money. So every company wants to make money. So how about if you can sell? You know your boss can even increase your salary. Do you understand me? Imagine you are bringing sales volume of 10 million in a month. How can you move your salary? True or true?
True.
You know your salary. He'll be calling you in the midnight and telling you some specific things you don't tell other people. Special treatment. You thought they don't know. Once you are getting plenty sales for them, God don't bless your life for telling you. Because they are going to pay attention on you and give you every opportunity possible for you to do even more better. Because you're bringing more revenue to them. Sir, don't stay in a company you're not bringing revenue to them, please. It's a waste of time. A waste of time. They pay you salary, are you not feeling guilty? You collect salary, you don't make any sale for the company. Because you know salary must come. What if it is you that was the CEO? How will you feel? Sometimes you need to put yourself in the shoe of your CEO. I'm telling you. If you don't do this like it belongs to you, when you start your own, you're still going to mess it up. One of the things organizational employment does is that it helps you to learn structure. It helps you to learn systems. Yeah. So, the real work is not in selling or marketing in itself, but the work is in the person doing the selling or marketing. Huh? It's the person that is the wala. It's not the selling. It's not that there is no money. It's the person that is chasing the money. So it's about the person. So I will agree that this thing revolves around the person. I will agree on that because that's the foundation I wanted laying. Have we agreed that selling revolves around the person? The person. The person. So it's not even location, sir. Some will say if I go to Lagos, I'll do better. Lie. It's a lie. If you can't do better here, even if you go to Lagos, you cannot still do better. Sorry. The only thing is that you'll be seeing more people. And you are seeing more people, you cannot convert them to sell. So you're wasting the opportunity of having more people. They give you leads, you waste it. You are enough. You are capable. You are enough and you are capable. Don't forget this for the rest of your life. When you wake up in the morning, if you can't do it, it helps me. Wake up in the now let me tell you what happened when you wake up. You see that time you want to sleep and that time you woke up. Research has shown that when you wake up, your brain is 7 years old. And when you want to sleep, your brain will go back to 7 years old. That's wanting to sleep period, ticket, and that waking up period. So what that means is that age 7, whatever age 7 years enters the subconscious mind. We have the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. If you want to eat, will you forget where your mouth is even if you close your eyes? They say never. You know what? She is now, the thing has entered her subconscious mind. In your own house, even if NEPA took light, you know where toilet is. No light, everywhere is dark. But if you do it like this, you know where toilet is. I'm talking about this thing. Subconsciously, you have trained your mind to know where toilet is. And when you enter new house, you start learning it again. It will take you maybe 2-3 months to get used to it again. You want to eat, even if you close your eye, you know where your mouth is. When you wake up in the morning, your brain is operating at 7 years old. When you want to sleep, your brain is operating at 7 years old. At that level, anything that enters your mind sticks. That's why when you wake up, don't start thinking of newspaper. The first thing that enters your mind in the morning matters. Because at that early hours, your mind is as young as 7 years old. So, and the mystery around being 7 years means anything between 1 to 7 retains information. It retains anything that enters it. Have you observed that what you think last before you sleep is usually the dream you see?
Yes.
Most times. The last thing that really took your thoughts before you close your eyes to sleep, you see it in your dream. And you think it's devil chasing you. It's not devil. This thing is science. It's psychology. Essentially what we're talking about. So when you start believing at that age 7 level that you can sell, my brother, nothing can stop you. So you want to sleep, you tell yourself, I'm enough, I'm enough, I'm enough, 30 times, 50 times, I am enough, call your name, I am enough. You woke up in the morning, I am enough, I am enough, I am enough. You think you need somebody to complete you, you are complete though. You are complete. Marriage one side, I'm not a marriage counselor, I'm talking about you as a person. You are complete. You don't need anything extra to make you complete from the complete God already made you. So you must come to a point you tell yourself that I'm enough. I can close 10 million deals. I can close 5 million deals. I can close 1 million deals. And when you are talking, be bold. Some of you, man, even fear to talk to yourself. Nigeria really dealt with our mind that we don't even, like, we're even afraid to talk some things. Words are spirits. The world was created by words. Have you observed that the things you say most of the time is what happened to you? The things you say, the things you think, and the things you see is most times what happens to you. So you see these sensual organs are very key. The ear, the mouth, the ear, the mouth, and the eye. This eye, ear, and mouth. If you can discipline these 3 sense organs, you can never fail. Stop talking anyhow. We know things they somehow, but don't affirm it as your reality to affect you. Unconsciously, sir. Because you are not even aware it's affecting you. You're not even aware it's affecting you. Unconsciously, it starts affecting you. Unconsciously. If you start believing you can sell, it's easier to sell. You're capable. Right? Next, the sales shift. Come on. There's a shift that has happened, a lot of people are not even aware. There's a shift in sales. Shift is a powerful shift. Where we were before in the 90s on sale is not where we were right now. Unfortunately, some people are still operating with the frequency of the 90s in sale. This is 2025. Newsflash. Where we were in sales before COVID-19 is different from where we are right now in sales. If you operate pre-COVID-19 techniques in sales right now, you are going to lose big time. You're going to lose. So there is a shift. There is a shift. And when you understand this shift, it is to your advantage. So the company gathered all of you to come and learn this thing, and I will tell you the clues. That's the thing. Now, during pre-COVID era, 60% to 90% of clients and customers were the ones looking for what they want, and now it is vice versa. Before COVID-19, customers were looking for you. Customers were the ones looking for you, but today, now you would look for them.
Yes.
If you wait for them to come like that time, hunger will deal with you. So some people don't even know this thing. So they are not shifted. It's an error that the world is shifting and you are not shifting. You are doing yourself harm. 90% of client and customer attention span is less than 5% right now. And you know selling is about commanding attention, sir.
Yes.
The person that commands the most attention is the person that makes the most sale. That's why you see some people acting like mad people in the market. It's attention, nothing more. It's attention. You see social media, one post just go viral, check very well. There is an element of attention grabbing in it.
Nothing.
You paint his head different color. Attention, nothing more. Because his face is not nice. So his face will not attract us.
Yes.
So something unique. They will just, these things are, and he has made his money. So you can be calling him all the names, but this guy is doing well for himself in his own realm and his own kingdom. So attention span has actually reduced. So you need to also change your strategies. You need to learn how to change your strategies. Selling has moved from sales people to brand positioning. You see this one? We want to talk about branding. But not now, it's part of this thing. Selling is no more about you where one sell. It's about the brand you are presenting, sir. Right now. Why do people buy Apple phone? Is it because it's the best? Is it because Apple is the best? Is Apple the best phone? Or is it a good phone? Yes. Or is it the best in the world, like number one? No. Is it even the most expensive? No. There are phones that are more expensive than Apple. iPhone. But you see, the brand Apple is what it sells. It makes people feel belong. You make people feel part of something. That's why some guys, they put it, the 3 camera must be showing. You know. And my friend said, if you want to check the lady now, just put 3 camera phone. Yes, so I mean. So what am I trying to say? The whole idea is around branding. So who is the senior staff here? Okay, all right. Branding. You guys must. Do you people have a day you wear your uniform? Okay, good. Branding is powerful. Even your office is not branding enough.
They are working on a signboard.
Beautiful. Branding enough. So that as people are seeing it, they are thinking your products. They are thinking about your products. Find a way, your cap, your t-shirt, your biro, everything branded with your logo. You get. When people, even your AC, put your brand on it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
That is what he's selling, sir. The color of your logo, that's the color that should be in your office painting. So what am I trying to say here? People don't just buy because you're a salesperson. It's the brand they are buying. So now branding is more serious than ever before. Some of you will say, I don't have a company. Start doing personal branding. That's what I'm doing. Personal branding. That one is another topic on its own. Even what I plan to say about branding is not even enough to cover branding. It's something, even 5 days, we never talk about finish. It's deep. But if you get branding right, you're going to win. You're going to win. The illiterate in this era are no more those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot unlearn, who cannot learn, and who cannot relearn. So it's no more the days of a person who sabi read book. No. The things you know that are not working, unlearn them. Learn new ones and keep on learning. These are the intelligent people of this age. See these 3 words in red. If you're in that category, you're in the 21st century. If you believe is what you know and that is all, and you don't have anything you want to learn again, you don't learn, finish, I'm sorry. So you go nowhere. Unapologetically, you go nowhere. The psychology of sale. Let's talk about this. The psychology of sale. So what's the psychology of sale? It is simply selling within your mental states. It is how your mind influences your action and attitude towards sale, which guarantee your expected result. Note, selling is 90% psychological and 10% physical approach. Want to close deal? Is 90% psychological. There's a science, there's an art to it. There's what we call mental frictions. So, selling is more of psychology. And when we talk about psychology, it's what happens within your mental states. Are you following me? It's what happens within your mental states. Are you learning something?
Yes.
Are you sure you are learning? Am I wasting your time?
No.
So, selling is more mental activity than physical. Stop working too hard physically. Stop working. I hear this in there. Telling you, I hear this in there. It's here. It's here. And it's not about you being very intelligent. No. It's about you being critically in your thinking. It's about you doing mental deep work. You thinking outside the box. You being innovative, being creative. There's one man in the north, a story was told in Ideals Rule the World, one of those books. This man is in the market, he's in the north. You know what this man did? He's actually an Hausa man. In that place, they have like 10, 20, 30 people selling the same thing. So he wants to be different from every other person. You know what he did? He painted the shop red. Red. Just red. So in Hausa, if you Hausa very well, when people now come, they say they're looking for shaboja. That means red shop. Do you know this man started selling more than every other person? They were selling the same thing. So, selling is just you being innovative, sir. Start thinking. Don't wait for your CEO to always bring ideas. You can start, because, well, I don't know how you operate, if it's based on commission or based on fixed salary. But you have to find a way, anything that will make you get more results, do it. Be innovative. Okay? You cannot sell above your mental limitation. A lot of you have limitations in your mind, and that is what is stopping you from selling. Your selling can never go above. Look at my hand. Let me show you the law of the lead by John C. Maxwell. This is your mental limitation. This is your selling. This is selling now. It's trying to go above this thing. It's forcing itself. No way. Are you following me? No way. Until this mental limitation go up, this one will follow. If you go up, this one will. So it's disappearing gradually. This one will follow. But as long as this limitation remains here, you see this selling, it will cross here. So this can represent 1 million. If your mental limitation is 1 million, sir, no matter what you do, you can't cross 1 million. If your mental limitation is 500k, look, if you like, talk from here to Alaba Market, you cannot cross 500k. Are you following me? Any cell that never happened in your mind is difficult to command in the physical. If you have not, like, in your mind, imagine that cell have happened, does that client have paid, it's difficult for that thing to happen in the physical. That's how it works. You can't. So, that is it. Of course, this kind of class, you'll be using restroom. Normal. If That's true. So, are you the one in charge of my time? Please just be notifying me. You get, if you leave me here 10 hours, I'll be talking. You get, these words like is inside. Can be, I can even close this slide and I'll be talking 10 hours will pass, I won't even know. So, if you're the one in charge, feel free to, you get, just nudge me. Okay, let's do it like this. You have break time, Abby? Maybe afternoon fasting, everybody will no break time.
I think it should be at the end of the class. If I told you, yeah, going to have anything, it should be at the end of the second.
End of the class is in the evening.
Okay. However you want it, fine. If you want to give us break,
Okay, let me give you a break, eh? So you can stretch yourself. You know, you can stretch yourself. Sometimes the things will not enter. You don't really have that. So at least 30-minute break.
Alright.
Then we'll come back and do it. So when I reach where I feel we can, you know, push it down, we can now spread, come back. You get, it's very important. It's also important for the health. You get. If you leave me, I won't spread. That's it. All right. So any cell that never happened in your mind is difficult to come out in the physical. That's the truth. There was a guy I met in 2000. Okay, would I say he met me? They called me for a meeting. Their pastor gathered young people. The man is a pastor. Okay, the person that convened the meeting was a pastor. So he gathered young people. He invited me to come and teach them marketing, sales, because he was like, you need to start raising young people that are doing something serious in business. You know, sometimes we can be so religious and forget about money. You get a lot to do with money. The kingdom cannot go anywhere without money. So after teaching this guy this thing, I didn't know some of them it's very serious. As I'm talking to you, one of them, Divine, because I made them understand you don't even need to have a business to start making money. You can affiliate with people. Sir, I don't sell this. I know there are a lot of people that need this thing. How much will you be giving it to me? My own is just bringing the sales, collecting the profit, and giving you, you bring it, and nothing concerning another provision. That's what this guy is doing. He's selling phones. Sell phone for people. Laptop. No month, he don't cash 300K to 500K. He said he won't, I didn't even know. He was not telling me, those are those things you said that time. I took it and then this. So what am I trying to say? Information meetings like these are very strategic. They are very, very strategic things. So, why people buy? Let me even talk about this a little bit. If you understand the psychology of sales, it's going to be easier for you to sell. Psychology of sales, the summary is that selling happens in your mind first. First of all, it must happen in your mind. If it doesn't happen in your mind, it's difficult to happen in the physical. Are you following me?
Yes.
Very, very, very important. So it's a mind game. It's a mind game. Some of you sometimes you feel guilty for telling somebody to pay for something. Is that your village people will start telling you in your mind that it's wrong to tell you to pay for something? Is that feeling guilty? Oh, this money I call like this. You get. Now let me help you. One question is, that thing you are trying to sell to that person that made you call that amount of money, is it solving a problem? If the answer is yes, you don't have any right to feel guilty. 2, when that person buys that thing, will you improve the person? The answer is yes, you don't have it. All you needed is cash flow, sir.
Yes.
Anything they want to do is let them do it. Do you know you can meet somebody that don't need your service and make him to need your service? Go. Yes, now. We call it creating demand. You can meet a prospect. He never. Do you know some people don't even know they need it? They're not even aware. But there's a way you can bring it. And okay. See, your own is. Can this person afford this? If it's a yes, find a way. Collect money. Find a way. This is why you need this. This is why you need this. Paint the picture for him. Imagine a world where you are in your house and not hearing any sound from the background. Some of you are waiting for people that have studio to come and you're only chasing people that have studio, people that have those places that needed those things, cinemas and all of that. You said no. Somebody that don't need it, that don't have it right now, that don't even feel he needs it, you can create demand by making the person realize the need for that thing. And once they can now align that, whoa, it's actually a need, amplify it, stretch it so long that they can see it as a big problem. They start looking for solution, and it is you that will solve it. And what it means is money for you. Do you get that?
Yes, sir.
If you have, though I don't know if your product is high ticket or low ticket or middle, but look at people based on the ticket. The high ticket product, focus on the high ticket client. The middle, focus on the middle. The low, focus on the low. Reach everybody. Don't wait for people that necessarily need it. You can, even me, there's a way you can sell this thing to me, and I will see the need. I will start saving money for it. You understand? It may not be now. There is nothing that is specific. Forget that thing. Specific clients. I'm looking for specific. There's nothing that is specific. Hunger will kill you. Create demand. I've made somebody buy land where bush day, like thick forest. He has never even gone for inspection. Bought 10. The money, I need a commission. Do you know the good news? I think in 7 months, he moved from 950K to 2 million. So he's happy. So what's most important? I've solved the problem for him. And that problem is appreciation of his money. Instead of putting, you can't put that money in the bank and make that kind of money. Imagine 1,050,000 times 10. That is 10.2 million. 10.5 million extra in 7 months. Which bank will do that for you? Let me give you Buhari's strategy. Buhari said, when somebody breaks leg, and you take the person to where they will repair the leg or fix it, the child will be crying. Will you tell the person fixing the leg to stop or to continue? I need an answer.
Continue.
For the better and for the good of who? Child. So, will the person stop because the child is crying? Some of you, your clients are crying. You are leaving them because you feel. Do you get? You are leaving them because they are crying. Hey, name and which kind of money? You are talking no money on your own, so you must pay. Forget that thing. Yes, sir. You must pay. They cry. You are even following them to say, hey, yeah. Nigeria. So I understand with you. There's no money in Nigeria. You and the guy is playing skeleton for you, you are dancing. And then later, nothing happens to your bank account. You need the fucking money to enter your bank account, sir. You need the money to enter your bank account. They are crying. yeah, yeah, yeah. And you know these people can cry too much. Focus, forget about that cry. Let them cry and still be happy tomorrow. Don't pity clients, sir. Don't pity them. You think they like you? They don't even like yourself. Why did I say don't pity them? The mindset is don't pity them from the angle of allowing them to live without solution that you can provide. If you are allowing them to stay without solving a problem they have and you have the solution, you are pitying them. Do you know that somebody that don't have money is the way you pitch to the person, you start looking for money to do this thing? True or true? It's psychology. It starts from you. Do you even believe it? That's it. So why do people buy? Why people buy? Why people buy? Understand why people buy, and to be a little bit easier for you when you understand why people buy. Okay? Now, why do people buy? Interest, number one. Number one is interest. So what that means is one of the biggest mistakes amateur salespeople make is asking people to buy for their own personal interest and not for the interest that motivate and inspire the client or the customer to make a buying decision. The biggest mistake, if you do this, you're not mature, you are not a pro. We have amateurs and we have pros. Don't be in that mature angle, sir. If you are there, you're going to suffer. You know, there's a difference between suffering and suffer. You are going to suffer. If you are not mature, sorry, I'm telling you, don't be an amateur in this game. No, you're going to be a pro. Everything you're doing is very meticulous, very excellent. Don't be an amateur, please. By all means, don't be an amateur in this game. No. And being an amateur does not even mean because you are new here, then you tell yourself you're not mature. You're waiting for you want to do like 10 years, 5 years in the industry before you call yourself a pro. No, now. For me, a professional is somebody that talk about that thing more than the person that don't talk about. There's nothing like a silent pro. If you're a professional, you should know. You can't keep quiet. I've never seen a silent expert. So the biggest mistake amateur make is that they ask people to buy because of what them will benefit, not because of what the prospect will benefit. Do you know that prospect buy more when you focus on them because they are selfish?
Yes.
Very selfish. It is even in their selfish interests that they want to buy. So if you are very, very smart, you're going to find a way to always make them feel selfish. You think you are losing, you're not losing. You're making more money. Just by making them feel selfish for themselves, for their personal gain. Focus on their interest. How will these products help their life? Their interest. Connect it. Keep pounding on it until they see from the angle you're seeing. Because in focusing on their interests, automatically your interest will be solved. Indirectly. Do you understand me? Just by focusing on their interests, automatically your own is being solved. That's why a man said, if you can help enough people solve their problem, you're going to solve your own problem. Or if you can help enough people solve their problem, you're going to have your own problem solved. Because in solving their problem, the benefit of you solving their problem, that proceed is also solving your own problem. Are you learning? Are you learning?
Yes, sir.
Good. One of these, Brand Tracy said, one of the most significant part of selling, the indispensable step upon which the whole sale process depends, is your ability to identify the need of your prospect accurately. So if you can figure out their need, it's easier for you to sell to them. From what angle will they need this thing? It's easier for you to sell to them. Do you understand me? Number two reason why people buy is perceived value. Somebody say perceived value.
Perceived value.
Somebody say perceived value.
Perceived value.
Perceived value. It's another reason why people buy. So when you now know these things, it's easier for you to now channel your products. Do you get around these angles? It's easier for you to sell. The goal of this meeting is that after these 2 days, at least the next 30 days, you should start seeing difference. Because one part is to learn, another part is to start putting them into practice. And that one is the most difficult. And in sale, the best way to practice is in doing it. It's not by rehearsing it, it's in the field, doing it. You understand me? Why people buy? Number 3, brand trust. Do people trust your brand? Even if they don't, you can make them trust it. Brand trust. When people trust your brand, they're going to buy from you. The price is not even the problem again. They're going to buy. From your website, I saw that you even did work in government investing. I was there on Sunday. The business group invited me to come and speak to them. So I said, is this not this venue I saw on the website? That was why I had to confirm again. So I think I'll also share with you how to get referrals. You don't just sell to one person and that's all. From that one person, you can get extra 100 people. But you need to be systematic about it. Brand trust. Another reason why, under brand trust, people will choose the known more than the affordable. Peak milk is not the cheapest, but it's popular. And very, very expensive. Do you know why people buy it?
What's up the brand?
Is known more. Remember when they were using Papilo to do adverts?
Yes.
It was very strategic. Acting is marketing, pure marketing. So, as a child, you are telling your dad they pick me up. So that means you're telling him to look for where pick me is and buy. Because people start feeling it's pick me that make you play football very well. Not knowing it is business. Just like Costa Biscuits is using JJ Okocha right now. So people now think Costa Biscuit is what JJ Okocha is eating and he's a very good footballer. Pure marketing. People choose the known more than the affordable. Even if your goods is the cheapest, people will choose to buy the one they know. So your goal now is, how do you make your own known? I say something if I repeat. Personal branding is the cheapest way to grow any organization. Because, for example, if you are building your personal brand, maybe you're doing 5 businesses. People can patronize that 5 businesses because of you. But if you are representing like the business in quotes, so people don't even know the person behind the business. So what am I trying to say? Stop hiding. Look at yourself. Let people know exactly what you're doing. Be known for something. Be known for something. I decided what I want to be known for, and it's gradually making sense. Be known for something. So, as a person now, who can now come to me and now see their need for other things I do, I can now switch. So they already trusted me as a person. So it's easier for them to buy the other things because of the person. They know me. When I realized this, it's the cheapest too. I started focusing on personal branding. Personal branding. Personal branding. Tony Amelelu today, people open UBA bank account because of him, not because of UBA. True or true?
Yes.
The guy have built a very powerful personal brand. He has done a lot of things for Africa. So, people that even have account with UBA, like me, it was because of Tony Amelelu I opened UBA bank account during the TEFL program. So, like that. That was in 2019. People will choose the known more than the affordable. The prospect does not care what your product is. They only care about what your product or service will do for them. If you like, start explaining it tomorrow. What can it do for them? What is the need for them? What is a need for them? You're snapping what we're doing, right? Thank you. And once you can take some video clips.
Alright.
Yeah, thank you. The prospect does not care what your product is. Do you get? Care about what your product and what your service will do for them. These people are very selfish. And it's to your advantage because since they are not selfish, they will not want to buy from you. Very, very key. Next, believe. If you can get enough people to believe in what you do, forget it, you're going to make sales. Are you following me? Believe. Why people buy? Because they believe in your products. Because they believe in your product. As from today, anybody you sell to, get testimonial from them. Give them the opportunity to talk about what you do, how they feel, how the thing have helped them. Do you understand? How your services have improved their life. If you not beg them, it will help your brand. Even you as a worker in the organization gets to get some of these things from your own personal client. When you want to sell to another client, use it. It is now helping you to sell more as a person. So don't wait for the company to do it as a company. You can start doing it as a person. The ones you have sold to. In fact, you can even call the ones you have sold to and tell them you want to have a conversation with them. They will say, okay, no problem. Give them a call. Go and video them. Video the place. Have some clips. Somebody should edit it for you. It's going to sell for you. Do you understand? Very, very important. You know why? There is a shift. There's a shift. There's a shift. There's a shift. Another reason why people buy is feeling. Feeling. So learn how to alter the feeling of your customer. The highest paid people on earth are people that can alter your feeling. Example, comedians. You are angry, suddenly you watch Sabinus, you start laughing. And the guy is cashing out big time. People that act movies, they can alter your feeling. Do you understand? So it is easier for you to command sales if you know how to alter the feelings of your clients. You should be the one in charge of how they feel. Make sense? Do you understand me?
Yes.
So people buy because of how you make them feel. So when you are talking to them about your product, are you talking empty words? I mean, you are talking the words that have feelings in it. There's a way somebody will talk, you will feel the person. And there's a way somebody will talk, you will not feel the person. We call it the power of presence. You talk, people feel that you were present there. You were present there. So learn how to use the power of presence whenever you are talking to a client. I don't say start shouting. Let them feel that somebody spoke to them. Do you understand? That even if you call, they will remember the things you said. And you can do that. Very simple. The first criteria, have confidence. Don't be shy. If shy is paying your bills, continue to be shy, no problem. But if you know that being shy is not paying your bills, that thing is nonsense. Don't say, and so they born me is a lie. There's nothing like, and so they born me. That thing does not work.
Yes.
There's a place of nature and there's a place of nurture. Naturally, you are a shy person, but you can nurture yourself into becoming very fearless, into becoming a bold, courageous person. So nurture, that one now is you that work it. Naturally, you were shy. Research proven, there's a way our brain was programmed, and that programming makes it that it makes you feel that you don't want people to reject you. It's a brain programming, and it's natural. So the human brain has been programmed not to like rejection. People don't like you to reject them. That's why people don't want to sell, because they don't want to feel rejected. But being rejected is part of this game, sir.
Yes.
The more they reject you, the more they reject you, the more you are closer to yourself. Let me do this analysis for you. Just focus and understand this thing. Selling. Your wife will call you, you're giving excuses because you don't sell. Your girlfriend will call you, come on 5K, you are speaking very English because you have not said anything. Come on 5K. This arrow here represents sell. Let's say 10 million sell. This arrow here represents 10 million sell. Another one, make it 9. So this is times 1. You are 9 rejections away to your next sales. So if you run away from this rejection, you will never get here. Never. You can never get here. So just use this as a solution to that rejection thing. Anytime you that rejection spirit can remember this analysis. This is one of the things that helps me. So what it means is, if I stay away from this rejection, indirectly, I'm also staying away from this error. Most cases it will not happen like this, but this is a scenario to give you an analogy of how this thing works. You are going to hit rejection. People will tell you no, 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 no. The 10th person will say yes. But if you stay away from the 5th no, you are still 4 no's away from the yes. So is it better to stay here and not get paid, or to keep getting the next 4 no's to get paid? Which one is easier? Get the remaining no's. Get the remaining no's. So if you tell me you don't want to hear no, you don't want to be rejected, I'm sorry. You see this number 10, you will never get it. That's why I started saying you cannot be a beast in this game. You're gonna be a beast. You're not in sales to be nice. Sales people are not nice people. You are not a motivational speaker. Huh? You are motivating, inspiring, you are no, sell the thing. Come on, sell the thing. I'm not here to come and be being nice. In quote, it doesn't mean you shouldn't be nice. What I'm saying is not for you, is not an adventure that is meant for you, in quotes, to look nice. No. You just be a nice broke man. A nice broke person. Imagine. So you are not in sales to laugh at you. This thing is serious. So they tell you no, oh, you run. They tell you no, oh, you run. You keep running. You are running from this one. Averagely, it takes 10 no's to get 1 yes. 9 no's to get 1 yes. That means you must approach 10. It's not for the weak. If you're not ready to do this thing the hard way, just go and get something else. You'll be here 5 years, nothing. And the economy of Nigeria will not look at your face. That's the thing. Selling. Next is brand loyalty. Why people buy? Because of brand loyalty. Brand loyalty means people start talking about your brand. For example, can you remember any brand in Nigeria that people talk about very well? Indomie.
Yes.
They don't even need to advertise. People are already talking about it. You go to schools, they paint everywhere into Indomie, right? This new toothpaste, is it Colgate? Are you aware that was how Colgate entered market? They used Indomie pattern. People start talking about them. Your child will come back from school and say, I'm not using close up again. This Colgate. Because that's what they came to school and tested on them. They have started it, but Colgate got it first time. A whole Redeem camp had an event last year. Colgate came there. Some people think they are wasting money. The kind of sales those guys will make. Before you know, they are hitting other brands gradually. Because when people are talking about it often and often, so because in this part of the world, people like joining the winning team.
Yes.
Yes.
Nobody wants to be in the losing side.
Yes.
So will I be the only one using Orabi? Everybody is using Colgate. Let all of us start using Colgate. Whether they like it or they don't like Colgate. Do you understand me? So that is how it works. Brand loyalty. Those ones have gained brand loyalty. Those ones have gained brand. Next is customer experience. How your customer feel when they come around you. Customer experience. How did you attend it to them? It will make them to buy. Somebody that never wanted to buy before, just because of the way you attended to the person. You see this thing, I don't need it to, but I like the way you were speaking to me. Sometimes you finish presentation like this, somebody come and approach you and say, sir, just the way you speak is the way I liked. So how much is it? In my mind, do you understand? I will not eat, you spoke nice.
Yes, it's not pay.
It's not okay. As I'm smiling in my mind, okay. That is the mindset. You will rocket on your head. You look calm, but inside you are very rough. You are like a tiger, you can eat anybody raw. Right? Sometimes people are too calm. You are too calm for success. So don't be too calm for success. Too calm. We've been there, you didn't pay bills. You were explain tired. So don't be too calm for success. Some of you are too nice for success. So customer experience is how the customer feel, because how they feel, they can tell another person how you made them feel. They enter, there's AC. It's an experience. Sun hit them. Once they enter, everywhere was cool. It's an experience. So some offices that use AC, some people see it as you're wasting unit, it's expensive, once you can to buy a fan. This thing you see is an experience. Do you understand me? When I entered here, it made me feel different. Do you get? Because in my office I use AC. I can't come to it to make me feel I'm in a different, but now I'm feeling like I'm in my, do you get the same atmosphere?
I don't know if it's
Thank you. Yeah. Because when you start doing more of mental work, fan no go do you, sir. Now 2 horsepower you keep.
If you have something that you want to buy, you come and like someone.
Thank you. Because of AC. Do you know some people enter bank just because of AC? Customer experience. Just because of AC. I remember those days. So I will queue, say I want to deposit. Just because of AC. But then you need to be confident to do that. They will ask you, you boldly say, I'm on the queue. And as you're on the queue, the next thing is you go and use the restroom.
From there.
Somebody was saying on Facebook, one of my friends, Nicola, he was just saying something. He was just posted it last week. He said he was pressed, he had to leave workplace and rush home. He's an engineer, so they are working building. He had to rush to the house to go and somebody on the comment section said, you have just entered the nearest bank. He says, nobody will stop you, that's the truth.
Yes.
Or trees.
Simple like that. Or it is. Experience. Experience. And as you are coming to the bank, one day you open an account with them. One day you won't even know, you just open an account with them. Experience. Imagine I come to barb and in your place of barbing, after barbing me, you use that hot towel. I will come back. Because it makes you feel cool. Right? That the one you just finish and then hair is everywhere. I came, you finish, you use hot towel, you clean my hair with soaked, this foam, what's it called now? Washing item. I'll come back. Experience. Do you understand me? No matter how nice you are, see, my natural self will like enjoyment. You need to like enjoyment. Do you understand? So customer experience, right? So we're going to be talking about the uncommon sales strategy. Stand up, let's do an exercise. Stand up. Oh yeah, stretch yourself. Stretch your waist. Your hands up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Your leg.
Okay, yeah.
Your leg. Energy, your leg.
Don't worry, let me just. Let's just stretch it.
Leg, your hand again. Aha. So that we can activate. You can sit. Thank you. So, are you getting value so far?
Yes,
sir.
Are you getting value so far?
Yes, sir.
Uncommon sales strategies. You want to sell, follow these strategies. It's going to help you. You don't even need all of them. Just few of them and you're ready to do well. Sure, you were here to learn how to sell, Abby?
Yes,
sir. Uncommon sales strategies. You see, remember the war between Ukraine and Russia? Who won?
Russia.
Do you know what gave them that strategy? Even this Donald Trump recently, strategy. This recent US election, he almost lost it, but strategy at last. Strategy. 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 So you're going to take advantage of strategies more. Strategy is better. It is always better. Are you with me? Strategy is always better. Right? That's like you are fetching water from, you have a bucket. Listen to me, you have a bucket. Just use your mind and picture it. You have a bucket, you can, how will you fetch water from a washing basin and in the toilet? That one you wash your hand. There's no way. Because you're having a bucket. This is where strategy comes in. What if you bring bottled water, that container, cut the back, then carry the mouth, carry that back, put on the mouth of that tap, and then turn the small mouth into your bucket. The water will enter in the bucket. You understand what I said now?
Yes.
You want to put buckets on your washing basin, washing hand basin inside toilet. Bucket cannot enter.
Yes.
So that is hard work. Now strategy says get bottled water, empty one, open the mouth, cut the nyash, the back, then use the back, put in the mouth of that place water is coming out, and turn the small mouth on your bucket, water will pour in. But you know some people will say, I can't face water. The problem that you will always have will start when you stop thinking. Lack of thinking amplifies problem. It makes something small to look big because you don't just want to think. You know why? Thinking is stressful. If you do real thinking, headache, you start having headache. You're going to start having headache. So, uncommon sales strategy. Number one, rapport building. Now, rapport building means meeting people in their world. If you meet a young guy, okay, I did something here when I came. This young man, there's a way I greeted him. It's different from the way I greeted him. I was trying to connect based on his current world, and it was easier. I was also trying to connect in your own world, so it will be easier. And that's why I have your attention. When I came, I asked for your name. It's a strategy. I was trying to build rapport. Do you understand me? Rapport building. So when you meet your clients, don't be too formal if they are not formal. Somebody speaks Yoruba very well, you are there speaking English for him. Somebody speaks broken English very well, you are there forming for them. You know, this you just use it here, it's gonna have everything, you know. So you just change here, he's watching you. So now what you talk, sir? Do you get switch? Enter his realm so he can connect with you. Because it is when that connection happens, it's easier to talk. And when you are talking, it's easier to sell. If you have not entered talking stage, you can't. It's from the talking, then you can now put yourselves inside. So rapport building is a strategy. You can convert a stranger into your friend, exchange number, and the person will buy from you next month. Or even this week, I've done it several times. The idea, of course, I won't sell to you, but I'll start building rapport with you. So as from today, when you meet people, don't be afraid to ask for their phone number. The highest thing they will say is no, they will not meet you. Especially if it is your potential clients. Don't be afraid of asking for phone number. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Very, very important. Rapport building. You meet Baba and you want to sell to Baba. And you know that Baba like respect very well. And you are forming big man. You put your 2 hands in your pocket. Baba, you can't. Bend down. You want to sell, oh? Yeah. Daddy him, they go. Don't be daddy the man. I know they like respect. If he means lying down, lie down. If you're lying down, will bring the sale, lie down. I want you to understand that sale is here. Nothing is above sale. Nothing is above sale. So if you're not making sales, you're not making sense. You're not making sense if you're not making sale. You'll be a liability to the company. The company needs to make sales. Why are you not making sales for the company? How will they pay you? What if they don't pay you, quarrel? But you're not making sales. All you're waiting is 30 days so that they just pay salary. No. You become CEO one day, then your staff will do you understand how it feels. You may have pressure to pay people, whether they sold or not. So rapport building. Build rapport. Build rapport. If you meet someone that likes laughing, please start laughing with him. Are you with me? If you meet someone that is always serious, don't be laughing there. Because when you laugh, it takes you like somebody that you're not serious with your life. Because for them, for you to be serious in life means don't laugh. So rapport building means people at the level they are. Connect with them. Connect with them. Very powerful. Very, very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. Last, you want to sell. There are places you can go for prospecting. Schools need your service. Hospitals also need your service. A lot of all these people, apart from cinema and studio, then you can create the demand on them. So we drop all these people. Okay? Where are others? Okay. I think the company is in charge of the training, right? Okay. Number 2, you know why I asked? Okay, she wants to bring water for us. Nice. I love the fact that the company took the decision to get this done because a trained team is a team that makes the company grow. When your team is trained, the company can grow. Okay? Very important. Number 2, uncommon sales strategy. Sell feelings evoking offers. Come on. Sell feelings evoking offers. Feeling evoking offers. What does it mean? When you are selling to people, Can you hear me? When you want to sell to people, make your offer evoke feelings. Make your offer activate their feeling. I'll talk about feeling, but this point now means is a strategy you are going to be using. It's part of your strategy that you want to say evoke their feeling using your offer. Example. You met somebody, you just want to sell to a person, and you want to use this strategy. You can start a conversation like, so do you have a generator in your house? Yeah, I have a generator in my house. You put it outside, far away from your room, or just in your phone, depending on the kind of compound you have. You know, far away, but are you enjoying the noise? I say, the noise is really, really disturbing me. How would you feel if you cannot stay in your house and the sound of generator is not affecting or interrupting you? Feeling. I will feel nice, yo. Do you understand? I'll feel very, very good. Guess what? When you want to talk about what you said, it's easier to connect to that person. So how do you feel when you are in your room and the noise from your children's room is interrupting you in your own room? Make sense? How would you feel that you can be in your room and the voice of anybody in the house cannot interrupt you? I will feel good. When you want to sell to that person, it's easier to connect. You know what you have done? You evoked feeling. You activated him to feel like having that kind of experience. So it's easier for him to buy from you. Powerful strategy.
I have a question.
Is it time for question? All right now. Please, do you understand this point?
Yes.
Alright. Need identity. Another common strategy is your ability to identify the need of that customer. So that you won't be selling A when this one is looking for B solution. And you will not be selling B solution when this guy is looking for C solution or solution C. So your ability to identify the need of your customer, because you have a lot of services. So could it be private, or he need it for the company, or he need it for his organization? You need to identify exactly. So when you are coming from that point. From that point where he needs it. Do you understand? Show empathy. You want to sell to your client. The person, I lost my brother yesterday. Empathize with him. That day, don't even talk about what you want to sell. The aim why you came to him was to sell, I mean. Or you just came, suddenly the story changed. I even came back from Johnny. So I traveled to, I lost my brother in New York. Please park yourself one side. Empathize with him. Sorry, Ekpele, sir. Sorry, like, be talking like say the thing happened to you too. Do you understand? Make him feel that you are really, really, really concerned. It is strategy. Last, what you wanted is sell. When you want to come to sell to him, he will remember how you sympathize with him. In fact, if you can visit himself, sir, If you don't mind your address, I'll just come and visit you. Or your office address. Say, no problem, don't worry. It's fine, thank you. I'm even happy the way you sympathize with me. You know what you have made him? You have made him feel important. People can do anything when you make them feel important. So always make sure you make a customer feel important. Because the time you lost somebody, you're talking about business, this guy will say, you don't know what you're talking about. He will stop picking your calls. Or he tell you his wife give birth, buy pampers, carry go visit them. Do you understand me? Whether he later buy or not, it's part of sacrifice. At least the relationship will continue. See, when you see a client, don't always think this client is the one that will buy. This one may have other people that need that thing you are selling. So if you treat this one well, he's going to talk about you to the other ones. So whether he buy or not, and he refer you to 10 people, have you not benefited? So don't treat this, don't be angry and be feeling bad about this one that didn't buy now. Make sure you develop that relationship. From that relationship, people that trusted him will buy from you through his referral. And that's why when you tell him to refer people, it's easier because you have sense. His father died, you empathize with him. His wife gave birth, you brought pampers. Well, he will recommend you. He will recommend you. You can even strategically have a conversation. So I just want to ask you for something, and I know you really, really can. You are in a good position to do it. It's not money. You have said it's not money. You want to hear. Say, sir, you see this thing I do? I know you don't need it. Even though you know he needs it, but you have been following him to know whether he's not buying. I know you don't need it. But I believe that you may have one or two persons that need it. Could you do me a favor of recommending me? If he's a good person, he'll recommend you. Sometimes that one recommendation is your breakthrough. That happened to me. What cost that? Ask great and leading questions. Whenever you are having a conversation with a client, let him not be in charge of the conversation, you be in charge. You are leaving money on the table when your customer is in charge of the conversation. You are leaving money on the table when your customers are in charge of the conversation. So ensure to ask great and leading questions. Like, whatever he's saying should be the questions you are asking. How are you? You ask the question. How is business? You be the one leading the conversation. Be the one leading the conversation. Very key. So ask great and leading questions. Next point, opposition discovery. Uncommon strategies to sell. How or what does opposition discovery mean? As you are speaking with your client, using your head, activate your sensitivity to know what could be his fears and indirectly start handling it when you are having a conversation. So that when it's time for him to ask, he will not even ask from that angle because during the conversation you've tackled it. Example, you want to close a prospect and you know from a conversation, you know that his complaint is money. So as you're having conversation, introduce instrumental payment to him. So before you now ask him about the sale, he already know that it must not be in full. So that is the questions in the heart of your client. When you are talking, you will notice it. those fears they are having, you notice it. Those concerns they are having, you are going to notice it. Are you following me? So as you are noticing it, that's the discovery for you. So as you are discovering it, find a creative way to pitch in the answers during those conversations. So that at the end, nothing will stop him from saying yes or no. Objection is what might be stopping them from saying no. From saying yes. That is objection. Anything that stops your client from saying yes to your offer is an objection. No matter, even if now waiting, now objection. Even if it is words, is an objection. So it is your job to discover it and solve it. Okay? Next is be problem solving focused. Focus on solving problems. I tailored this training around your sales. There is a part that really talk about how to connect your sales, your business, what your company do to this. I think it's for tomorrow's sale. So be problem solving focus. Be problem solving focus. Let your focus be on problem solving. Because as you solve the problem, the money must come. This bottle water maybe is 200. When you see it at 1,000, you say no, it's too expensive. It's because you are not thirsty. It is because you don't have a problem of thirsty. So what does that mean? Once you focus on solving problem, price is no more the problem. Because an average human being don't want any problem. They want to solve it. So the question you start asking is, how can I come in a way that solves problem? If I were you after this session in the night, sit down, bring Bible and paper, and start identifying the problem people might likely have that what you sell can solve. And when you're not talking, talk from the angle of problem solving. Talk from the angle of problem solving. It is difficult for anyone to resist you. You just come and say buy. No. Alright? So, the problem solving. Do you understand me? So do we go to the next one or do we go for break? Which one do you want?
He's the text already.
32.
We should go for the break, sir.
Because your eye, you're looking at me somehow. No, I'm joking. So when we come back, we'll go for the next is generational perspective. So we're going to go for a short break, 20-25 minutes, or even 20 minutes. You just stretch yourself, you want to eat, I don't know, so you can stretch and assimilate, internalize what you do. Make sense? Yes. So for now, question. Based on this session, question. Ask me please. Fast. But it's part of the break time.
I want to check under 7 million of us that the kind of strategy we can use by maybe they can ask the
I remember. So what's the question?
that in some places they might say they love to listen to the sound of the generator so that the tea, maybe you understand some they say if we didn't hear the sound of our generator again, that is something bad might have happened to it, maybe a thief, or you understand, maybe they have, and then if they now use some proof, maybe is the client want to use that to challenge us, like, no, I cannot use sample, I cannot sample my room because of this, and at times maybe the children might be sleeping at night and then they need the attention of the parents, and then they may not be able to hear them due to their sample the room. So I now say, if you tell the prospect that won't they use that to counter us, that's the
Okay, have you ever told a process like that and used that?
no,
You are just imagining.
my imagination. And then secondly, no, it's not about the training.
Let me answer the first one. Okay. You talk to a client about sampling due to the sound of generator, and he's talking about security, right?
Yes.
Now, once that happens, switch to the danger of that sound.
Okay.
That sound is not is harmful. That's the truth. You know that in this part of the world, suffering is normal. That's environmental abuse,
Serious noise pollution.
noise pollution. So when he say, "Oh, thief, oh this," we need to be hearing it. It come from the health side. Health-wise, is not okay. Do you get? As a said person, you are going to be this is how your antenna will just be active. As they are hitting here, you before they finish, you have an answer.
Yes.
Because these people they like dancing around too much. You hold them for leg, they will say it's in the hand. You hold them in the hand, they will say it's in the head. You hold their head, they will say no, it's your waist, it's their waist. Do you understand?
Yes.
So if they say the generator sound, they are okay with it, then come from the angle of the health. People cannot resist their health. That's why you need to start making research. So, you can start making some certain research that make you different. So, do you know the sound of generator is not good for your health? It causes this, it causes this, it can lead to this, it can lead to this. I'm sure it's not healthy, it's not naturally, that sound is not okay. It's not okay. You understand? So that is what you can do. But then, as a salesperson, it is your job to be innovative, be creative. Alright? At the last, what you want to do is to make a sale. If you want it bad enough, you're going to get it done. Stop taking customers' excuse as excuse. Whatever their excuse is, it's just an objection. It is not enough reason why they don't need to buy that thing. Don't justify it as, oh, it's enough for them not to buy this thing. No, don't justify it. Don't do that. If you allow them, they're going to give you excuses. Naturally, people like excuses. You see excuses and procrastination. Naturally, people like it. So, if you're innovative enough, you're going to get off that. The second question.
Thank you for the training, for the lecture. At least I give it to you. You try, sir. We appreciate your presence. Sir, we need training about the product knowledge on what we are selling. So you have been taking us on how to sell. Fine, we get that. It's fine, sir. But we need product knowledge. You that want to sell bottled water, you must know the knowledge about the importance of that bottled water before you can complete the prospect or the customer to buy it from you. And what we are doing here, we have no how am I going to say it? We have no little about it. but we need the depth to know the importance of what you are doing and the solution, as in how you can solve problems of people outside there. So it should be like they're asking us like what is this thing can do for you, and they will be saying so we need
I understand. I understand. Actually prepared something around that. Like I said, I think I actually mentioned the training. I think it's part of because I segmented the training into two.
Yeah, I think
Tomorrow. You understand? But in depth industry knowledge you're talking about it's not my industry. You understand? I have to make my research so I can carry you along. You get? So I'm trying to say a disclaimer. It is not my industry. Do you get? But how what you need in this one is the industry is still to sell the industry.
okay, so you must be
You
it was just
get? So but I have to went extra mile
tomorrow.
and I was able to put some things together that can still benefit you within the industry. It's powerful. You understand? But it may not be so in depth, the nooks and cranny of this industry.
I understand.
No, I can't claim credibility for that, alright?
Thank you, sir.
But I'm going to touch the industry. If it's not today, then it should be part of tomorrow's session. Alright, so that will not, we can't even take everything today. Plenty, can't take everything. So, having said that, thank you so much. See you guys in the next 20 minutes.
20 minutes. That's 3:02.
No, 3 o'clock, please.
That's 19. It's not to 20 again. I do it's 2:41. So it's a 19.
You want to go and eat? Let's make it 30
30
minutes.
30 minutes is okay.
30 minutes is okay. I think so. That'll be 10 minutes after 3.
Evening.
Evening.
If you have food for them, give them food. Huh?
Evening.
People understand more when they eat.
I thought I didn't know this.
Because let's not get the bread I'm talking, they are not more understanding with themselves. Give them food. Thank you, bro. How are you? I bet if you carry food, give them food, man.